So this is my project, the Ultralight. It is my booming project for marketing essentials. So this is my slogan, from promise to novice, improve your health today. This correlates to the perks and benefits my product will give you, such as increased health, maybe learning how to fly, or even getting by for the workplace, like avoiding traffic. So some general knowledge or information about my product is that it's a flying motorcycle, and like you can use it for many ways: exercise, aviation experience, and convenience like to the workplace, such as getting by traffic or like making it really close to being late or to at least be on time. The bike offers around 20 different radio stations with many genres of music such as rap, jazz, country, rock and roll, electric, etc. Aside from the radio stations and its convenient perks, the ultralight also allows for training for aviators or aspiring pilots, like I said. So pretty much owning this bike is like having like a mini airplane to help you get by into the real world with like getting too early to your job or avoiding traffic, improving your health by exercise and stuff like that. This is the prototype for my ultralight product. This is the final product. It's got the glider to help you navigate through the air, a propeller on the back to help you also navigate, and to help fight like the air resistance. And this is the and this is the team for building the ultralight. The target market of my ultralight. So pretty much my target market is for people who want to improve their life or love biking or even future pilots or someone that wants to go into the aviation business, whether it's planes, helicopters, or the military. In order to control the bike, you must push the handlebars downward to go up and push it upwards like to go down. You can also activate the machine's flying mechanisms by going 15 miles per hour and pushing downward on the handlebars. With all this being said, our target market audience is the people who love biking, aspiring aviators, and people who might have some money to spend. The primary market for mine product is that it sells stocks to investors that want to invest into the product, and the data we receive is by like the customers. We listen to feedback and we use that feedback to improve our product to the best of our capabilities, like to strive for a pretty good customer satisfaction rate. And this is what the ultralight is all about. Essentially, it's about flying, getting by, some exercise, and things like that. It's also got 20 different radio stations, as you see in here. And this is what it looks like in first person. So, like I said, it's like having like a mini like helicopter or airplane, depending how you view it. It's also pretty easy like to land too. It's got some gauges up in the front to tell you like about like the products. All right, and that's pretty much what the product is all about. Just getting by. So now to like demographics and psychographics. Pretty much anyone that is above 18 can afford this, not afford, but can get this product. It caters to both male and female. Again, and it's mainly to improve your health. People with like decent income could probably uh, people with a decent income can afford this, and any occupation is good because it's what the benefit is that it helps you get to work on time. And for psychographics, it caters to people who like biking and also someone who may support like ecology or the environment because it doesn't burn any fossil fuels, so it doesn't affect the environment harshly. So like if you're someone that wants to help improve the environment, this is a good way to go. And as for leisure time, also known as free time, it's pretty good. Like the bike offers great exercise in your free time. Like you could take it out biking, like you could take off like the glider and just go on a normal bike ride. Now moving on to geographic and consumer behavior. Pretty much any town, city, state, regions, etc. is optimal for the ultralight. The only condition I would say is that you don't want to ride it inside harsh conditions, maybe in like a really bad rainstorm or a hurricane, s- snowstorm, and stuff like that. And now for consumer behavior. In places like America, obesity is a pretty big problem. Some citizens don't want to be overweight, but they are because of some like metabolism problem or not. But it's very hard to lose the belly, like nonetheless, without fully like committing to losing it. This is where the ultralight comes in. You don't need to put everything you got into like losing some pounds, but like instead, like you probably have to put 50% of that. About if you ride this bike slash flying bike about 3 times a week or so, like you might lose a pound by the end of the week. And now, what if you don't want to use the glider? Like I said, if you don't want to use it, you could just take it off. It's pretty easy. Like you just like unhook the glider and it's pull down like the latch. Like it'll take it off for you, and it's easily put back on if you want to put it back on. It's kind of like vice versa. And now for the 4 P's of the ultralight, starting with place. The ultralight can be found through Amazon, Walmart, Dick's Sporting Good, Play It Again Sports, and like a lot of different sports stores. Their product is manufactured in a factory. It comes with a manual. It's also stored in some warehouses, and there could be events at like amusement parks to help you like test it out or go like on a tour, if you will. And now for product. The product itself, like I described, is a flying bike that's meant to help your health and like, even mental health, depending if you're someone who is typically late to work or so. It also is a product for someone who is eco-friendly and wants to help the environment because it doesn't burn any fossil fuels. So it'd be like riding a more convenient bike, less so of a car or a plane. Now the price I decided to put between $350 to $475, and that's because we wanted to kind of gain the attention of the customer. We want to kind of compete with the normal bike because someone might go for like the normal one over like $1,000 one. So like if we so we figured if we marketed it towards that product, it does everything like a normal bike would. It has the same speed if you take out the glider and stuff. Uh, but it has the added bonus of it being like uh, flyable. Plus, it's eco-friendly, like I said. Now, for promotion, we put it through newspapers, commercials, internet, magazine, and billboards. That's to kind of branch it out to all sorts of different like demographics, like older people and younger people, and to kind of like get it to as much people as possible to kind of get an interest in it, and to kind of get it to the people who we want it to market to, people who want to improve their health. mentally or physically. And that's my product, the Ultralight.